Yo, what is good, all my dorker lords out there? I'm A&B Flight 91, but of course you guys already know that. And today you're watching some Center Control gameplay. I'm using the M4A1 with the combat scope, open tip ammo, and suppressor. Now I only do the suppressor in here just to nerf it a little bit because I was like, man, I'm not gonna try to use what I like to call beast mode or godlike setup or Medal of Honor. I mean, really all you have to have is a combat scope with open tip ammo with this M4, and you're just gonna beat almost everybody. Now unless you're just having one of those bad days like I have from time to time and just you suck ass. But definitely this gun is like, that's it. I mean, you know, if God was probably playing this game, he probably would use the M4 with combat scope and open tip ammo and just run around beasting everybody like, take that. Got KDR 150 with no deaths. But anyways, guys, let's start talking about Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now, I thought it would be pretty convenient to talk about it since we are going to see some footage of it today. Now, I believe it's the EA conference that's supposed to come on at, quote me on this, but I believe 10 a.m. on West Coast time. Like 4 something over here East Coast time. I'm really confused about the time. Please don't quote me on that. But just we'll say they're just coming on today. We're gonna see some damn footage today, and I'm really psyched. I'm pumped for it. Now I just wanted to just make a video before anybody says any footage, because I hopefully will try to upload this video before any footage is shown, this because I want to hear from you guys. What do you want to see in Warfighter? Like, what are you expecting out of Warfighter, and what are things that you want to see, like little key features you would love to see implemented in Medal of Honor Warfighter? Now I know we have talked about this before, but I thought we'd talk about it again to see. In the fact is, Warfighter is going to be shown to us today, and we're going to ask questions. Now I think the games get their own individual conference, and I believe this is the EA conference, but we're going to hear some Warfighter on the EA conference. So I'm not really sure exactly how everything works, but hopefully today, from what their Twitter is saying, we're going to see some damn Medal of Honor, so I'm happy. But here's some things that I would love to just talk about, because I need to hurry up and just knock out like this commentary. This commentary is super late. But yes, things that I would love to see in Warfighter. I would love to see a slide to cover system, or some type of diving to prone, like a dolphin dive type of system. And this is why. I know a lot of you guys are already thinking, oh, Call of Duty Black Ops, oh, what that in this game, but just hear me out for a second. I would love to have something implemented in this game simply for the fact that people are going to camp. Realistically, people camp in this game because this is like almost a realistic type of game, so people are going to camp. There's no way to dodge it. You can nerf, not knife, I guess you can knife people back in their heads, but you can nerf just about any weapon. But people are still going to camp, and they're going to spawn camp, and they're probably going to camp like this, where they was, you know, spawn trapping with the barrel rifles. It would just be neat to see some type of, you know, dolphin dive type of system, or even a cover system. But I don't know how well that would be implemented to a first-person shooter. Third-person shooters is where a cover system really works, but I think a sliding system, like, you know, like a power slide from baseball, something safe, you know what I mean, some type of power slide or a dolphin, that would be really great to see in Warfighter. But you know, it's just one of those things that just came back in my head, like, hey, I would like to see this. I would also love to see a theater mode. This would be great. I would love to just see a theater mode right off the bat, because this would help a lot of YouTubers out, especially me, because I usually play with HDMI, which I don't have an HDMI converter yet for my HD PVR. And for you guys that do know how it is to record with HD PVR, you have to play in HD component cable, so I had to switch out my HDMI just to play in component, and then hope that I get good games, which can be a real drag. So I think this would really help YouTubers out, which in turn help Danger Close out, because people are posting this game up on YouTube, and you know what I mean, it's just way easier for them. That, and just helps regular gamers out too, that just want to save their cruise missiles, or if hopefully, you know, hope to God that the cruise missile is still in Warfighter. But that would be great to have a little theater mode. It's not a big game changer, but I think it'd be pretty cool. I would also like to see some weapon customization, like a deep weapon customization, like Battlefield 3, I'm about to say Gears of War, Ghost Recon. I mean, they have some great weapon customizations. Totally Battlefield 3 that can have a little bit too much where some stuff is overpowered, but I think it'd be pretty great to put a flash suppressor on your weapon or an actual red dot instead of a red dot that's a holographic scope. You know what I mean? I'd rather see an actual red dot, and just things like that would be pretty dope to see in Medal of Honor. I mean, I'm not saying you have to put a shitload of attachments on there, because I mean, players are probably only going to use like 2 of the optics and stuff like that, but it would be dope to see a cool weapon customization, especially since Medal of Honor is kind of more focused on that real life type of thing going on. You know, people put different optics and attachments on their weapons, so I think definitely this would be great to see. Now, other than deep weapon customization, I would like to see glare off of sniper scopes. Now, this is what I feel about snipers. I mean, they shouldn't be nerfed too much, because I mean, if you're a very accurate person and you shoot right in the right spot, then yeah, you should get a 1 hit for using a bolt action sniper rifle. But I was only you hit somebody in the right spot, and so far meters, you know, in your effective meters, so you can't really keep nerfing the bolt action sniper rifles. But a glare, like from Battlefield 3, how you can see the snipers from a distance because the sun will reflect off their scopes, that would be really nice. I would love to see some glares off scope. And last but not least, please don't be I hope there's not a Battlefield 3 clone. That's what I want to say. I hope it's not a Battlefield 3 clone, because I know they are using the Frostbite, let me say the beautiful Frostbite 2 engine, excuse me. And really, I know Medal of Honor is kind of like Battlefield to begin with, so I hope they don't try to just go in its footsteps and just completely try to follow Battlefield 3. No, you guys did well as its own game, and hopefully you guys just surprised the hell out of us on the conference. Well, guys, you let me know what you would like to see. What are you expecting out of this E3 conference for Medal of Honor Warfighter, and hopefully we see some footage today. If I was wrong, I also have heard Wednesday as well, but I think June 4th is definitely the date we're going to see it. Always check on the times and check in their Twitter to make sure that you have the right times and the right dates, so you're not left out in the dust. Well, I'm pumped. I mean, I'm up this late doing a damn commentary. I'm pumped. You guys let me know what you want to see. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.